Hi, how's it going folks? I'm Scott's Dragon and this is Ark Survival Evolved, my beginner's guide. I think we're up to part 16, maybe 17? Something like that. It's going very well, but if you're enjoying the series, don't forget to drop us that like. That wee subscription goes a long way and it's most appreciated. And leave me a wee comment, let me know what you think of the series so far. And yeah, let's get started. We've got a busy time ahead of us at the moment. So from the last video, we're going to continue, well, I have been continuing grinding away to get a few wee levels that we required for the Argentavis saddle. Well, I'm happy to say we now have the levels we needed to unlock the Argentavis saddle. A lot of shuttle runs with the Pteranodon from here up to that mountain to harvest all the metal and back. A few hours running back and forth, we were able to get our levels that we needed. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to prep for this, and then I will check how long the first part takes us to do. So instead of me standing here yabbering, let's get started with this. I've done all the daily chores at the moment as well. Been on for a few hours, just making sure everything's ready for what we need. Been cooking our food, as I said, been running back and forth to the metal mountain. We have a substantial amount of metal in there now, and we've got metal ready to go. Okay, so we do have the crossbow and tranq arrows. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We could do it that way, but I would rather take a safer option. For more prized tames, or sometimes delicate tames, you require like the long neck rifle. Without a doubt, it's a far better method. It's a wee bit more expensive to begin with, but we're not looking at that at the moment. We are looking at getting our next step done, which is going to make life so much easier. It's unbelievable. Right, so we want a long neck. There we go. And the last episode started making up gunpowder. And there's a reason for it. Because, oops, I haven't even been in and unlocked it yet. Right, so if we scroll down, and just by making that long neck, we have got a level. So we're up to 66, and we still haven't used any explorer notes yet, which is good going. So we'll run down, we'll scroll through everything. There's a long neck there, so just by making that, we actually got a level, which is pretty good. Right, where are we? Keep going. There we are. Right, we can unlock that now, but we won't be putting that in air conditioners as well. I'm going to unlock the Casteroid saddle. We need a wood collector as well, so that's once we get the Argy sorted out. So Argentavis saddle, we want tranq darts. What else we got here? Industrial grinder, nah, we can harvest our own. And there's nothing else of use there to us. Right, so tranq darts are quite expensive. For one, they take metal and they take bullets. I'll just pop that into there than now. Keep a spare torch with us. Right, so if we go back into weapons in the smithy, go into ammo, there we have it. It requires 3 narcotics, hence how we've been making narcotics for the word go, 2 metal ignits, and 1 simple ammo. That's just for the tranq dart, but before we can get that we need to make simple ammo. So simple ammo is 12 gunpowder and 2 metal ignits, hence how the metal runs as well. So we have been preparing for this moment from basically the start of the series. Basically, really, this is actually a turning point in the game. This is where it gets a bit easier and you can get a lot more hired help. So we're going to still plenty of narco berries there. Right, we're going to whip out all of these because we're needing three at a time. We're going to throw them into the smithy. We're going to go back to our gunpowder, which we'll be making charcoal for the word go as well. So we'll take all that. We'll throw it back into the smithy as well. I'm not even counting that out. I'll wait and see what we can make. Right, let's see, sort of, here. Right, so that's, if we go back into weapons, into ammo, there we have it, we can make simple ammo, but we don't need that. This is the one we're not wanting. We've got to remember as well, we've got to keep gunpowder. We can make 82, but that makes 2 bullets at a time. We've got to keep gunpowder for making the tranq darts as well. So we don't want to make all the bullets. So if we do 50, right, so we'll do 5 at a time. So that's 100 bullets. So we'll go 5, 10. Let me quick. Probably made over there, but I'm not really too shy. Right, 26, 32, 40. So when that hits 50, 48, then we can go. We'll make 50 tranq darts. That is more inadequate, even with my bad shooting. Because we're going to have to build a trap for the Argy. You can run a bit after it and then chase it along the beach, shooting it in the air and all this, but no, we want to get it to a safe location. Into a trap, where it's safe, it's secure. The same as we did with Pteranodon. Oh, and talking about Pteranodons, there was a nice 130 landed in front of the base earlier on. I didn't tame it, but it's just shown that for some reason it's only PC on the story maps that you're only getting 120 max level, even though you set it for 150, which is strange. So basically what we're looking for here is going to be scouting out is a 150 Argy or 2 maybe. We'll see. If we can get 1, perfect. If we can get 2, fantastic. But at the moment, right, so we've got some more bullets spare. So I think since we've got more bullets spare, we'll make some more tranq darts. And by the looks of things, we've got gunpowder spare as well, is it? Do you not need, I thought you needed gunpowder for making the darts. Oh, done. No, it's just bullets, metal and narcotics. That's alright then, we'll just make more. We use up all this gunpowder and make more bullets, and then and that gives us more tranq darts. We've got tons of metal cooking at the moment, so we've got 90. We won't be taking all of them ways. Well, we may take 100 ways. We'll take 100 ways. And that way, that's like 50 darts per Argy, and we'll take the crossbow with us just to be on the safe side. We shouldn't need it. Really, we shouldn't need it. But we'll take that ways anyway. Right, we can just leave that at the moment. So here we go. We now have our long neck rifle. Perfect. Here's how you'll see how bad my shooting is. And it isn't just in the Tame series that my shooting's bad. My shooting's bad, full stop. That's right. Next thing we'll need is an Argy trap. Excuse me, I'm all bunged up again this morning. Which consists of 4 or 5 gates. So we need, it's near enough 300 per dino gate. 1, 2, 3. And we want spare because we can't pick these back up. So we'll go 5. There we are. Right. We won't move. Yeah, always remember to be able to move. There we go. As long as we can get over. Well, we don't. What am I doing? I'm a tube. You make the gates in your inventory. I knew there was a reason why I was standing over here when I done this. Right, so we want to be overcumbered because then we're going to take in our wood and our thatch, right? As I say, as you'll see, I don't count nothing out unless it's something really specific and expensive that I don't have a lot of, then I won't bother counting it. I will count it out, but coming for gates, there we go, 5 gates, perfect. It's exactly what I need, and we need 2 of those. So, I'll find out whether it must be wood. No. It must be more stone. See, we can move again. Right, it must be a bit more stone. Yes, it was 60 for a gate, but we want to take an extra gate as well, just to be on the safe side. Last thing we want to do is start having to harvest stuff to make. So we'll make 2 gates as well, so that gives us 3 gates and 5. Right. It's always a good wee sound when you get a wee extra on our level. And we've still got charcoal cooking as well, so narcotics, gunpowder and that is going to be a constant thing from now on. Because we want to keep progressing, and basically you'll see yourselves exactly how long it takes actually to grind some of this stuff up. It's not an easy task. There's hours that you don't get to see, because if I was to show you hours and hours of running about grinding grinding up for the metal running back, shuttle runs for 3 hours, then you get bored with it. So we have a trap, we have our tranks. We will need to try and get some prime meat, preferably up there. But I meant to say, on the last episode, we did actually, because we got the industrial grill, started making jerky up. It lasts a lot longer than what the cooked meat and the prime meat is. We've got cooked prime there, we could use that to tame it on. But I think I would be more inclined to look for a low-level Stigo or something and try and get some fresh, even low-level Argy ski prime meat. So we'll be looking at that sort of method. Right, so we've got our trank darts, we've got our gates sorted. All we need to do now is find our Argy to tame. So it'll bring us back when I scout out an Argy, and because there's several locations all across the map that good Argy spawn, and I'll bring you back before I make the trap, and then we'll go and get this Argy. So we'll catch you in a bit, folks, and welcome back. We have hit the jackpot. We've got a 145 Argy away over in that direction. So we're now going to build our trap up here. This seems to be, I've had to clear out some nasties, but yeah, we can get this trap built quickly, get this into the trap. I've managed to get some prime meat as well from low-level aloes that were kicking about. So we're just basically flying way ahead. Right, so we want to highlight the gates, which will bring this image up. We want to pull it back so we can just see it at the corner of our eyes. Then we want to go into Orbital Camera. Right, so then we can pan out, right, place the first one, see the second one will go like that. But with the Orbital Camera, you've got two ways to move. So we want to pan out some more. No. Right, we want to go that way. There we go. This is basically equivalent of K mode, what we would use on PC to build the same traps. Right, so move it forward. Want to leave just a wee gap between. We don't want to leave a massive gap. Don't know why that one's doing that. Right, and we want to just move forward. Again, it's the ground that's uneven. Right, we want to get this trap built quickly because there is some aloes about. And we don't want... Right, one there. And... Why did that move? Why did that move there? That isn't... Was that a rock or something? Right, so it's for 1, 2, 3. We'll place a fourth there. Just like that. And then the last one, that one's got a bit more gap to it. So we're going to be leading right, you tube that I am. Right, we're going to have a gap that side, and we're going to just come all the way back so we can use the trap both sides. Right, we're going to be leading from the other side. So basically we want a big enough gap, hopefully, for the Pteranodon to get through. Right, so basically we are wanting to be able to fly through, fly up, and out. As you see, there we go. If we can get through it, the Argy can't, and perfect for that one. Right, so that'll give us... Where's that? There's a double. Right, so we're wanting to shut this side up. We want to close this side. We don't want to open that at all. But this side we want to have open like that. And we can put that way. Right. We'll just have a wee quick scurry around. I was just checking to see what that is. It's dull. We do have some chemtrails about, but as long as we keep our distance from them, they shouldn't bother us. So there is our traditional Argy trap. It takes 2 minutes to set up, and let's go and find our Argy again. There's a 110, that's pretty good. But it's not as good as the 145 that I'm looking at taming. It's just a plain one, it's no fancy coloured either, so that's a 10. I just hope the owls didn't get a hold of it. It was further over this way. So I'll come over this way. Oh dear. This is the only problem. There she is, I think. Don't get near the owls. Is it? There, aye. She's busy taking down a dire wolf. Right, we'll go to get her attention. Right, that's good. That's good. We want her to has. We want her to has and keep following us. Hence how I put a couple of levels onto the health there. Because we are going to take some hits. But these hits are crucial to keep. You want to keep it aggroed on us. So you want it thinking it's going to get us all the time. Right up until the point, even in the trap, you want it still thinking it's going to get us. So we'll just slowly guide this, or what's called normally as kiting. Basically you're trailing it to the trap. So we've got the trap positioned over there, which I'm totally offline. We want it in as straight as possible. So we're going to just juke under these trees. Oh, and we've got a blooming scorpion. This is not good. Right, so we're in. We want to... No, don't. Doesn't always happen. It's this... Oh, I want rid of this scorpion. Things don't always happen the way you want them to in Ark. Right. Oh, here we go, another one. Where did these come from? Right, we'll try and get him in. Get him closed in. This time. You joke me. Right. Okay, right. Right, that's one deed. I just hope I didn't. Right, that Argy is going to heal itself now by eating that scorpion. So, I need to trail away for that scorpion again. And we've got another Argy. Right, this time. No. It's because I need to get off the Pteranodon. But this, there we go. It's fine there. Right, so that should heal. Right, that's fine. As long as it doesn't go after anything else. Right. Now we've got it back onto us. Oh, go away, Argy. That's at 110, I think. Oh. What are you doing? Sometimes it's not the easiest thing to... Right, we're wanting this sitting here. There we go. Right. And we don't really want to be in here with it, so we'll just take him back outside. And that's it. Safe and sound, it's trapped in there. We just check around the area, make sure no more nasties have appeared. Right. And then we'll proceed to start shooting it in the face. When he's sitting like this. Count to 5 between your shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. Same with crossbow. Always count to 5 between your shots. And this gives the torpidity enough to kick in, so you don't end up with an extra hit on it. Let's him try to torpor run now. They'll try and run away. As soon as a torpor gets up so high, they'll try and run away from you. So when you know that's happening, you know you're getting nearer. Was that something else attacking us? Right. And with the gun, you're not... There we go. You're not doing so much damage to it. So basically, you do have... right, okay. So that raw prime ain't gonna last. Right. As we did see, we saw some other Argies flying about, low level ones and different bits and pieces. So, as I said, we killed some Argies, we killed some aloes. Right, we'll throw away the junk we don't need. We don't need all this meat. And basically, this is going to spoil. So we want to lighten our weight again. Right. So he'll be alright. He or she, I don't even know. Is it a female? Is that male? Never even thought to have a look. It's an Argy. At the end of the day, it's an Argy. It is a male, and pretty good, pretty good. We'll need to wait and see when it tames up and see what points we get on its stats. But we're going to just carefully go around the area that we're in without going too far away from it. Oh, I should have said as well, to be on the safe side, we can keep an eye on it with our wee Tame tracker here. I forgot about that. Right, so there we go. We can now keep an eye on its turpidity, its health. Just make sure there's no nasties about. Want to get some prime meat, but it should only be a couple of feeds, but we want its food to come down. So there was a couple more aloes down here, a couple of low level aloes, which I think we'll have a look. Pteranodons on a level, good. There's a pig, not a pig, there's the aloe. Okay. I think we will try and, I know it doesn't really, it's quite a pointless exercise, but if we can, you know, oh, ouch, ouch. It's a gusher. Only problem with aloes, you've got to be very careful, because as you see, they make a bleed effect. Oh, again. And it's a bleed effect that would probably kill you and your Tame. Here he comes. He's getting bloody. So am I, but I'm pecking. Right, 3 raw prime. That should be enough. Hopefully he's had enough time to starve out a wee bit. We'll just head back up. Oh, we've got a Pteranodon up here now, as long as it hasn't brought in with it. So we'll quickly jump off. Don't you dare eat that prime. Right, we'll just grab it all. Raw. Ah. So we'll grab that, and that. And we'll leave the trap here, because what we've seen, there we go, he's eating. 36, 72. Oh, yes. Oh, I think we need another bit of prime. I don't know if we'll have time to get another bit, but if we could. Saber cats, do they give you prime? Don't think so. I'll bring him down, the pig, down to help with the aloe. What level of Argy's that? 15. That's perfect. There you go. Pteranodons are nasty if they get you in a pack, but they give you good prime. So that's perfect. We've got plenty of prime now. I should have thought about the Pteranodons first. Right. We'll get some prime into this chappy, and that should be it. Oh, we've got a Carnal over there. Right. Let's still got one button. Right. Okay. Put the rest of this junk onto him. We'll sort that out when we get back to base. I didn't even bring his stuff to make a saddle. How are you doing? Come on, 9972 levels. Perfect. This is what I'm saying. Kibble tames are just quicker. Right, you can follow me at this side. You can follow me out of here, right? Passive. Right. So it's on passive now. We've got it following us just now, just because we haven't got the saddle for it to throw away. So I'm going to just have a look at its inventory. Right. And there we have it. We got 2,800 self, perfect, that's fine. 1,100 stamina, 752 weight, perfect. Great stuff. For a 145, over the moon with that. So, it's now a long flight home. And throughout the game, we'll probably, throughout the episodes, we'll probably come across some more, so we will be able to get more. So we're going to leave this trap here. It'll do nicely for the area that it's in. There's always usually good Argies up about this area. It's between the volcano and the first and Blue Orb Mountain. There's a wee patch in between as you head down towards the shore. There's also explorer notes and things about as well, so yeah, but glad that's tamed, and that makes life easier now. Right, so I won't show you the long flight we've got back to base. So you're enjoying the series still? Drop us that thumbs up, leave us a comment, let me know what you think. It's not easy, Archer doesn't always play the way you want it to play sometimes, hence how, with the trap, we had other things spawn in, which I didn't want to, because we'd already started trailing Argy over, I didn't want to, like, leave the Argy again and clear them off, so it was a wee bit of a fiasco, but yeah, that's Ark for you. So, as I said, if you're enjoying the series, hit us that thumbs up, drop us a comment, and yeah, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.